Now, you would remember Justin Trudeau, the former Canadian Prime Minister, the male himbo, I used to call him. He's now known as Katy Perry's boyfriend, and here they are on a date in Paris to celebrate Katy's 45th birthday. Gab, we wish them but well, I guess. Have you got anything to add to this little union?
Look, we do wish them well, of course, but they are two highly unpopular people. I mean, looking at the reaction to this, many people are still calling Katy Perry an astronaut after the 10 minutes that she spent up in space. And Justin Trudeau, I mean, people are still calling him the 51st governor of the United States, and they're ridiculing him for his stance on climate change. But Katy Perry, Justin Trudeau, they were captured, or photographed, I should say, back in July at a restaurant. Then earlier this month, they were captured together, pretty loved up on Katy Perry's yacht. And then this was their first really public outing, making it official, smiling for the cameras, you know, hand in hand. For Katy Perry's birthday, they went to a cabaret show in Paris.
Yes, it's a curious choice for a 45th birthday, but, you know, plenty of others have made similar choices. Let's move along to Harry and Meghan. They've lost yet another publicist. Former Netflix Senior Director of Publicity, Emily Robinson, has quit her communications role with the Sussexes just 4 months into the job. This follows several communications staffers who have also exited the Sussexes team in recent years. Gab, why can't this couple hold on to staff?
I mean, it's extraordinary. It's a revolving door when it comes to Harry and Meghan. If you look at any kind of successful organisation, any successful business, one of the key parts or something that really reflects strong leadership is if you can retain quality staff. Harry and Meghan have not been able to do that. I mean, the fact that this is the 10th publicist to go in the space of 5 years, that is extraordinary. And if you look at this communications director, Emily Robinson's career history, she's quit after 3 months. Now, previously, she's worked at NBC Universal for nearly 3 years. She's worked at other channels for several years, Netflix for reports of up to 8 years. So she's someone that clearly doesn't quit very easily. You know, she's proven to be loyal to previous companies. So sources have told outlets such as the Daily Mail she's not a quitter and things must have been horrible for her to quit. So you think about the fact that she is now the 10th person to quit in the space of 5 years. What are Harry and Meghan doing? Or, you know, what is happening there that's actually clearly driving staff away? There are, of course, those reports that Meghan had bullying allegations against her while she was in the UK. And so Meghan Markle, who's someone who was so desperate for some good PR, this is just another PR disaster for her.
It is. Well, there was a probe into whether Meghan was a bully or not. The results, from what I understand, were never released. This was a palace investigation, but one day it will be, because you can never bury this sort of stuff forever. So we'll find out what really happened behind closed doors. Now, readers of the Australian newspaper have voted on the top 25 shows, TV shows of the past 25 years. And topping the list was Ted Lasso. I've got to say, I've never seen an episode, so I will plead ignorance there. Followed by Ozark, which is good value. You could argue it jumped the shark sort of deep into its last season. Mr. In Between and Schitt's Creek. Now, Gab, I've got to say, it is a surprising top 4 where the readers perhaps drunk when they voted in this poll. I'm just asking the questions.
Perhaps. I saw Ted Lasso. I didn't mind it. But Rita, that you missed one. There was also Yellowstone, and surely you like Yellowstone, and also Afterlife. I mean, Ricky Gervais, that's something that I would absolutely vote for. He's a brilliant comedian. And so I'm not mad about that making the list.
I've got to confess, I will watch Yellowstone, but it's one of the ones that's on my binge list that I haven't got to. But I did watch Landman. I binged that one, and that is brilliant. I don't know if you've seen that one, Gabby. That is
add that one to my list.
With Billy Bob Thornton.
Okay.
Billy Bob Thornton, Demi Moore. I guess they're the big stars in it, but it is a brilliantly written drama, and I think it's got season 2 coming up very shortly. Now, the Golden Globes has introduced a new category for podcasts, and it's already been ripped to shreds by fuming media insiders as it's an out-of-control category and a money grab. What's going on there, Gab?
Yeah, let's talk about the Golden Globes controversy, because there's a bit of controversy around how these awards are going to be decided. So essentially the Golden Globes announced that there are 25 nominees for this new Best Podcast category, but it's already being slammed as a racket because people are wondering how these top 25 podcasts are exactly going to be chosen. So the list of the top 25 podcasts will be determined by Luminate. Luminate is owned by Penske, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Penske has owned the Golden Globes since 2023, but there's more controversy saying that this is essentially a cash grab because potential podcast nominees must reportedly pay the Globes $500 just to be considered. So look, it's being slammed. There's also a bit of controversy around some of the podcasters aren't fans of the Golden Globes themselves and certainly have a bit of a war on Hollywood. So we'll see how this one plays out, Rita.
I mean, if it was a genuine category, you would have a Conservative likely win it. And can you imagine if you had someone like a Megyn Kelly giving a speech at the Golden Globes? I mean, my God, Ricky Gervais would have nothing on her. She would rip them to shreds. Or if you had, I don't know, there's so many other great podcasters who would... be in contention if it was a genuine category, but I've got a feeling it's not. Now, before you go, sorry, go on.
You look at the podcasters, and the Conservatives are just absolutely dominating that space. When you've got Megyn Kelly, you've got Tucker Carlson, you've got Joe Rogan. It's where Donald Trump spent 3 hours of his time, with Joe Rogan, with Theo Von, with some really big podcasters, and it potentially helped him get elected. It's where people are listening. People are certainly listening to Conservative voices on there, but not sure about the Golden Globes category, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Now, before you go, we have to have some Kardashian input into this segment. Kim Kardashian has defended her 12-year-old daughter North West's fake face tattoos and piercings, and she's also got the, I think, blue hair at the moment, after the child posted videos featuring this bold new look on TikTok. Gab, Kanye has, I think, posted about this as well. He's not happy, but then his own output on social media is hardly an example for North to follow.
No, Kanye's example on social media is absolutely appalling. But as you say, Kim Kardashian has come to her daughter's defense here because outlets have shared that TikTok and written articles saying that really fans are concerned when she was seen on TikTok with the blue hair, the piercings, the tattoos. Some people find that a little bit shocking, but Kim Kardashian has slammed Daily Mail saying this is such a non-issue, and plenty of fans have backed Kim Kardashian saying, look, she's just going through a teenage phase and give her a bit of space.
Well, she may be going through a teenage phase, but she's not a teenager yet. But yeah, maybe she's an early bloomer out Northwest. Gabriella Power, thanks so much for your time.
Thanks, Rita.